Keep me anonymous. My wife says she is sorry and I want her back. Call me a fool, but I think she has learned from her mistakes and won't try it again. The problem here is how to convince my family. I met my wife in the university. She was in her first year and I was in my third year. Akosua was my everything. I remember the first day we met. 8th July 2024, I was coming back from an early morning class. I hated Monday early morning classes. My friend and I were talking about how boring the lecturer was and how he always read directly from the lecture notes. That's when I spotted her. I literally froze staring at her. She had long braids and a nice top with jeans trousers. It was like time stopped working. She eventually caught me staring at her and gave me the, "Do I know you from somewhere" face. My friend, who was asking me something all this while, patted me on the shoulder, jolting me back to reality. I just walked up to her, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "You are so beautiful." We had a little chat and I walked away. She was quite friendly. I found myself walking back to her again. This time I asked for her number and she gave it to me. Fast forward, we began chatting and talking, and I must say, she didn't make it easy for me, but she was totally worth it. We began dating and had our ups and downs, but we worked through them. I soon finished school, started my own company, and when she also completed school, we got married. We were blessed with twins, a boy and a girl, and I must say life was good. I then decided to take a huge amount of money to create a life policy for myself. Should in case something happens to me, my family will be safe. I told my wife about this and told her the money involved if I was to die. It was a ridiculously huge amount, and I told only her. This is when things went dark. Few months later, we all sat down as a family to eat, but things took an unexpected turn. As I was about to eat my food, my wife held my hands and told me not to eat. She then knelt down in front and started crying. I dismissed my children to their rooms as I was confused about what was happening to my wife. She kept on crying, saying she was sorry and I should forgive her. She wouldn't tell me what was wrong. She kept on crying and crying. I became scared and called her mom on phone as to I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't console her, and I knew she really listened to her mother. After an hour or two of constant persuasion, she finally gave in. She told me she had put something in my food which would have killed me. She got influenced by her best friend to do so when she told her about the life policy. She said she couldn't bring herself to do it at the last second and that she was sorry and didn't know what came over her. I was shocked, to be honest. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. This was a woman I trusted with my life. I couldn't stand there anymore. I just took my car keys and left the house. Her mom with her siblings came to find me and beg, but I still needed time to process everything. It's been a year now, and I am back to the house. We are still trying to work things out, and I now eat her food. She was hesitant to cook for me at first, but I assured her it was okay. She even ate with me. She now moves on eggshells around me. I want my wife back. I still love her, and I believe she does. I want things to go back to the way it was. The problem here is my parents. They are against my decision to keep my wife and want me to separate from her. I do not want to, and moreover, I do not want my kids to grow up in a broken home. What do I do to save my family?